Okay, so let's continue with 3 minutes of Tehillim. We're up to Perek, Pei Gimel, Psalm 83. This is actually something we've been saying. You may have heard of a Karabkin say, Pei Gimel, many times since October 7th, unfortunately. And the reason why we're saying Pei Gimel is because it's traditionally recited for Jews to have safety, and specifically safety in Eretz Yisrael. Why would that be? Why do we recite Pei Gimel for Jewish people to be safe, which is what we really need right now in the specific time that we're in? So the summary of the Perek, if you look at what it's talking about, it's very obvious. The actual discussion that is being had, or sort of the narrative, is that our enemies are attacking us. We're very frustrated by the silence. We'll see soon the silence by who, but we're very frustrated, and we're calling out to Hashem. We're begging Him for Hashem to respond and to defend His people. So let's look at the first few psukim. We're going to say this after Mariv together. So Shir Mizmor Li'asaf, Elokim al dami lach, Hashem, do not be silent. Al techarash v'atishkot kel, do not be aloof, do not be quiet, Hashem. We're asking Hashem to actually respond, and it's the psalmist, David HaMelech. He says something very, it's almost poetic, where he's saying, Hashem, you call out, do not be silent. Why? Because who's really loud? Who is this raging, sound that we do hear? What is the sound we hear? From the enemy. And the enemy is proud and asserts its head and is not silent and not passive. So we're sort of frustrated by the betrayal that we feel that Hashem is not being there for us. And then there's a fascinating pasuk. It says here, Al amcha yarimu so, they plot craftily against your people, v'yas'atzu al tzifunecha, and they take counsel against your hidden ones, your treasured ones. What does this mean, your hidden ones? So the Malbim says something very important for us to think about whenever there's anti-Semitism or wherever we're battling our enemies. He says something really important. He says, Ikar ha'etza shalahem, the primary focus of what they're plotting against us, b'tachlis magamasam, and their purpose of their goal, al tzifunecha, is on your hiddenness. What does this mean? Al inyani ha'elokus hatzfunim, on your divine nature that is hidden. Kimo ala munas ha'achdus, our belief in oneness, the kesher elokuscha v'hashkachascha al Yisrael, and on your belief that Jewish people are different. V'hatorah, v'hamitzvos, that we have Hashem watching us specifically, and that we have Torah mitzvos shenasatulem, that you gave to them, sherotzim levatel zeh meitam. Because what is the one of the causes? It's not the only cause. One of the causes of anti-Semitism is that we're the chosen people. We've been saying we're different. We have God watching us. That's what they want to say. No, there's nothing special about you. There's nothing unique about you, and that's what is actually at play. When we think about it, we don't always think about it, but we represent much more than just another people. We're not just another country. We're not just another government. When people look to us, they look to us as a representative of God and of our belief in the oneness of God and our belief in morality, and that's at stake when we talk about fighting against our enemies. That's historically what's been at stake, and that continues to be the battle. That it's not just about this government battling some other government. It's about really Hashem and His people and what we stand for, and that's what this Perek is talking about, and that's why we specifically use it during this time which we're davening for peace. May we see it speedily and in our